I think today's session was very useful and beneficial for us to have a roundtable discussion on how elderly Singaporeans can unlock their housing equity. So there were very good suggestions made by some of the panelists, and I think these are all practical suggestions which the Housing Board and maybe the government can consider. Some of the schemes that were suggested were subletting their rooms or even the entire HDB flat, maybe reverse mortgage scheme. I think they need some fine-tuning to improve various aspects of it, to make it easier for elderly to understand the advantages and disadvantages, and also see which are the options that are best suited for them, for their housing type.
The options are there at this present moment, but perhaps the elderly are not aware of it. I had suggested that we keep it simple. A man on the street may not understand it, but when you tell him things like, oh, you can sell and then subsequently, continue to stay there and maybe in inverted commas rent that place, they are more acceptable to that, because many people, they want to stay in their own place, and they hope that they can monetize on it.
All the various participants brought out, all the negatives, and how to improve on it so that more elderly will benefit from it. So I myself find it good because I was able to put my opinions, from at the front line. So I hope that HDB will take note and review their policies.
I think many people are free to give up their home because they view it as their sanctuary. But if we design the program properly, they would continue to be able to live in that home and have some kind of assurance that they will not be evicted and so on. I think people will be a bit more willing to participate in it. On the other side, we have to design policies. On the government side, the policymaker side, we have to design policies that are simple for people to understand, that is considered fair, that is compassionate to the people. So it takes a concerted effort of good policymakers that we are blessed with already, listening to the citizens about what their needs are, including ambulatory care and stuff like that, and then coming up with the right policies that everyone can participate and benefit in. If we can solve the retirement problem in Singapore, we can even be a model for other Asian countries having the same retirement issues, demographic problems, aging population, lack of savings for retirement, and so on.